Hey guys, what is up? It is Alex here bringing episode 3 of F1 2012 career mode. We're at China, we qualified in 17th position, we got into Q3, yes we did, but we didn't get any further up than 17th on the grid. We got a pretty bad start, and this was actually the first time I got into Q3, but then having a horrible start kind of made that a bit useless because I just dropped back even further, and maybe if I'd stayed in the position where I started I might have actually had a decent chance through turn 1, but I didn't make up too many positions here. I mean, I kept it all clean, tried to keep away from all the other cars, and you can see other cars diving about everyone, just trying to keep them, like, make sure they're not crashing into me. And yeah, it sort of went alright. Then there's this bit here where I had to dodge everybody. I hit one of the cars there, and we dive it down the inside here. Kobayashi, not well, we made a little bit of contact with Kobayashi, but other from that, a pretty clean start to the lap really, and up to 10th position, which is pretty good considering where I started and the bad start that I got. So pretty good getting up to 10th, and I thought I was pretty happy with myself there, and we just had to keep this train of cars behind me for the rest of the race from this moment on. Once again, this was one of those races where pretty much I just had to keep the cars back behind me and make sure they didn't get any further up the field, because between 9th and 10th at the end of this race there was a pretty large gap, and over the race pace I really had no pace whatsoever, and I don't know where it all went. In qualifying I actually wasn't doing too badly. In qualifying 1 I actually finished 15th in the order, which wasn't too bad, and also Daniel Ricciardo finished 12th, so the car was actually performing quite well in Q1. And then Q2 it just went down the toilet, and the car just was absolutely horrible. We started 16th and 17th I think, and it wasn't a great race from there on from the Toro Rosso car. Even though the Toro Rosso really should suit this circuit, we didn't have a very good time, and overall the car obviously wasn't too good. My driving really wasn't that great either. When I get more used to the car I think I hopefully will be a bit better, but at this point I still need to learn the car and understand what's good and what's bad about it. It seems to be the top end speed that seems to be the worst bit for some reason, even though I thought it would be the best part. But yeah, it's a bit weird that that isn't the good point about the car. I thought down the back straight here in China it would actually excel, but the car really wasn't that good. Even when I got into the slipstream here, when you see when I get behind Massa, I really just have no pace. Even though I use KERS and I'm in the slipstream, I still can't even keep up with him. So I've heard a lot of people saying there's a glitch in Sector 3 for all the cars, or down maybe the big straights is where the people are thinking, is that there's a glitch or something with the cars, which means that they're super fast in a straight line. And I don't really know, it's a bit weird for me really, because I lose so much time in a straight line, and around the rest of the lap I'm pretty equal with the cars, and I don't know, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I'm just saying that it's a bit weird that it's every time it's a long straight where I'm losing a lot of time. So down in the comment section leave me a comment whether you're having a similar problem or whether it's just me. And as we come into the pits here in China, we are in 10th position, and here we go. We were in 9th, but Schumacher just passed us, and here we go. The Toro Rosso mechanics doing a pretty decent job. Not a super fast pit stop yet again, 4.1, but really not that bad. We got petrol coming to the pits behind us, and here we come out the pits, and look at this. I can't see who it is at the moment. I think it's a Force India. There we go, Di Resta right behind us on the prime tyres, coming out right behind us, and we were just out enough time to keep him off and make sure he didn't get the position. And for me, just every race now I'm just trying to get some points if it's available, but if it's not available I'm just going to keep going round and round until maybe a mistake by the AI or a crash or something else, maybe get us points in the Toro Rosso. And yeah, at the end you'll see the points table at the end, and we're not doing too badly in the points. Ricciardo hasn't got any points as of yet, but he does seem to be getting a lot less luck than me in like turn 1 or whatever. I seem to be keeping it clean through turn 1 and still getting quite a lot of positions, and I don't know, it's a bit weird. Turn 1 still seems to be a little bit easier, gaining a lot of positions, but it's definitely not as easy as 2011. You could go from 24th to like 3rd in 2011, and definitely 2012 is a lot better in that aspect, as well as many other aspects as well. And I might do a full race, a full game review if you want, but I'll still sort of not really sure whether people would like to see that. But I know lots of people are still watching my videos and like haven't got the game, so if you'd like to see that, you might as well want to comment that down in the comment section as well. But we are coming on to the last couple of laps now. A little bit of contact there with the rest of when he was trying to move past, and a bit more contact there yet again. And I just was trying to get past him. There we go, Daniel Ricciardo hitting the back of my car. Carnage through that corner. I hit the rest, and Ricciardo lost his front wing. So another sort of fail from Toro Rosso there. We hit each other and that sort of ruined the race for Ricciardo. But it does look like a solid 10th place for me. But 40 seconds to Perez over 14 laps. So yeah, pretty terrible driving for me there, as you can see, losing so much time, at least 2 seconds a lap, more than that, about 2.5 seconds a lap to Perez over the race distance. But I suppose when I'm on the defensive and trying to keep cars behind me, I'm going a little bit slower. If I was trying to do qualifying laps every single time, I might sort of be about 17th or 18th, but really, without the AI crashing a lot, I wouldn't be anywhere near the points in this Toro Rosso, and it's just kind of sad that the only way I'm getting points now is just because the AI are really slow through turn 1 still. But over the race, they're a lot more fighting. They're trying to get the positions, as you saw with the rest, and they're obviously putting up a lot more of a challenge, which isn't a good thing for me personally, because I want to get some points, but I like it because of the realism. That's always a good thing to add to the game. But yeah guys, I will keep continuing on with this career mode obviously, and hopefully get some decent points by the end of the season. It'd be nice to get about 20 or so by the end of the season. It means that I can be sort of up there in the championship, probably fighting for like 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, something like that in the championship at the end. That's what I'd like to have. And yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a challenge from Paul di Resta in the last lap down here, as we literally have no top end speed, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, he's got it on the outside, but we're going to try and outbrake him late into the last corner, which seems to be one of the only opportunities for me to actually retake the positions. But yeah, we get a better run out of this corner on some better tyres, so we do get 10th position, which obviously is a point for the championship, which is always good. But guys, that is pretty much it for this video. You'll see in a second how many points and everything I have got in the championship. But hope you all enjoyed the video, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And more career mode and all that good stuff coming soon. So hope you all have a wonderful day. It's been Alex and Mud here. Bye.